And then the third pitfall is perfectionism syndrome, also known as overthinking syndrome. If I can just figure it out and find a logical solution, then everything will be okay, because then I can feel in control. And if I'm in control, then I'm safe, right? Overthinking is underfeeling. Trying to achieve perfection is a setup for failure. And resilience is the ability to bounce back or recover quickly, both physically and emotionally, from difficulties. It's built on a sensory experience from the central nervous system. It is not built on the mind or a thinking experience, which is why you can't think or will your way into resilience or recovery. You can temporarily trick yourself into thinking everything is fine, but everything being fine doesn't mean your central nervous system is balanced or regulated. And that's what dictates your overall health, a balanced and regulated system. So if you're the kind of person who likes to understand everything and prides yourself on figuring things out and is a logical person who knows how to compartmentalize and control your feelings, then maybe, just maybe, you are an overthinker. Now, of course, it's absolutely smart to think things through and look at different solutions. But when you overthink the solutions or exhaustively look at every possible scenario in an attempt to never get anything wrong, that's a trauma response. A subconscious belief that you can stay protected if you just think through every conceivable option so you get it right. You may even struggle with tools that seem to help everybody else, like meditation, journaling, positive thinking, or diet changes, because you feel like you're getting them wrong somehow, or it just doesn't work for you. So what if you were able to tap into a deep sense of knowing rather than defaulting to rely solely on a logical mind? And what if that knowing, that inherent part of who we all are as humans, is what gets you the answer you've been searching for? What if it's exactly how to access your next level of achievement and success? Look, it's easy to forget that we are all sensory beings and that each and every experience you've had to this point has led you to this moment. Every accomplishment, every failure, every feeling, and every thought. But if your current life experience isn't working for you, if you're experiencing symptoms and you feel like you can't keep up or you're feeling stuck, it's an opportunity to learn, grow, and transform. But you can't transform by continuing to repeat the same patterns that got you here, because what got you here will keep you here, and what you got you here won't get you there. So to leverage resilience, you must be willing to actively make change, and often that change comes from what you're resisting the most. And maybe that change is getting out of your own head and out of your own way. Maybe it's as simple as a new way of eating or a reconfiguration of your workouts. Or maybe it's a complete reset of your central nervous system. One of the biggest mistakes high-performing women make is thinking they can just double down, try harder, and keep pushing through and ignore their inner voice telling them that they need something else, something different, something that they won't find by themselves. Okay, so are you with me? Is this resonating? Because this is how we transform overthinking into inner knowing. So what if you could just trust that inner voice telling you that you're worth this discovery? And what if you stopped trying to figure it out and leaned into the belief that you're ready for this next level up? What if you dropped the resistance and got excited about this next phase? And what if it's exactly what you need? What if you could transform your perfectionism or overthinking into a deep feeling of worthiness, that you're more than your accomplishments, and something even bigger is coming for you on the horizon? And when you step into that worthiness, when you can rest into a proven plan, and when you can get the right support, is when you're going to see your resilience skyrocket. And the biggest reasons why many, many high-achieving women struggle is because they get caught up in this overwhelm and isolation. And then they spin out because they've been trying to figure it out or do it by themselves, which is incredibly overwhelming to the central nervous system, because humans are not designed to isolate. In fact, feeling alone or isolated will trigger the fight or flight response. And there are dozens of studies in well-known publications like PubMed, Psychological Science, and Journal of Educational Psychology, which report that women not only learn more effectively when they learn alongside other women, they also experience enhanced healing and well-being when learning with and having the support of others whom they feel understand their journey. So I'm going to say that again, and you may want to write this down. Women learn better when they are learning with other women, and even more importantly, when they feel understood. Feeling heard, acknowledged, and seen is a critical piece of the healing puzzle because it moves the body from a state of burnout or dysregulation into balance, regulation, and safety, which is the type of environment necessary to activate resilient responses. So when was the last time you felt seen, heard, supported, and truly understood? What if it didn't have to be that you felt alone and that you had to figure this out all by yourself? And what if you were not only getting answers on how to become more resilient, but also feeling validated and supported as you go through the process? And what if you could relax into a proven plan that's worked for thousands of other high-performing women to find balance, healing, and resilience in all aspects of their lives? Knowing that it works for them as it's worked for me as well helps you know it can work for you too. So each day you could wake up and take a step-by-step action to eliminate your resistance and strengthen your resilience. So you know that there's an emotional balance and optimal physical health waiting for you on the other side of those actions.